Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for February 8th, 2023. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious for today's energetic look. This is that extended reading for that mini reading that I post over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. If you're here from any one of those platforms, welcome over. I'm so happy to have resonated with you. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. And if you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And my name is Cody, and I am the Hippygypsyreader. This is Bumper. He is my familiar. He's been drawn to my energies lately, so he's going to be up here during my readings from now on, apparently. So here we all are for today's energetic look. If you haven't seen that mini reading, that is a quick 3-minute video. Links are in the description box attached to this video. That'll show you how to get over there. You can take a look at that quick mini reading. It'll show you how these cards got on the table, my initial reaction. If you're not at all curious, don't worry. I will go back over everything here for you shortly, as well as running out more clarification, running out some advice from the bottom of that deck, and then closing with some oracle for you all for today. All of your likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribes, and saves help me to attune, so hopefully I'm able to pick up on a situation you may be experiencing based on that energetic connectivity. Remember, these are for the general collective, so we're going to take what fits and throw out the rest. If anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. It is not for you. If you're interested in a one-on-one connection, I do offer personal readings. That information is on my website, or you can reach out to me, and I'll be happy to discuss that with you as far as the different prices and the different levels of readings that I offer. If it happens to be your birthday today, happy birthday. I hope you'll have a beautiful Wednesday birthday. Let's jump right in. We've got a major decision on the board today. We've got the Lover's card that came out talking about a major decision. This is about choices. For some of you, this has to do with a soulmate union or a divine partnership. This is a major life changing energy here, as this is the major arcana, right? Could be dealing with a Gemini as well, but this has to do with something life-changing. All right, we have the Two of Wands clarifying, as well as the Nine of Wands and that pesky Three of Swords. The Two of Wands talks about two different paths. We are torn between these two different paths where we have options. We've got a couple of different choices, right? This is that major decision you could be looking at, but it definitely has this information of you processing here about which way is best for you. And the Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior. This is about an ongoing battle. This is about somebody being protected and guarded and kind of putting their boundaries up, being having been through a lot. They're ready for whatever's next, but they're more guarded, more protective, maybe being a little bit defensive as well. We've got the Three of Swords coming in, talking about heartbreak, loss. This is some sort of emotional issue that you could be suffering, as that is information, truth, and knowledge straight to the heart, right? That is what has happened here. I'm kind of guessing for some of you that this reading is about a major decision and you being torn between a couple of different paths. Are you going to have this ongoing battle as far as this divine partnership, or is it going to be something of a loss, of a heartbreak that you're going to have to experience here? This could be you, this could be the person you're dealing with, but there is this energy on the board of two different choices, decisions. Somebody's weighing out the possibilities, and it's quite life-changing for somebody, for either you or your person. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck talks about somebody coming in with communication. Somebody could be bringing in a letter, a phone call, email. This is somebody communicating, somebody probably trying to negotiate. This is a messenger, though. Pages are messengers. This is not directly from that person, but this is information being delivered. Stress, anxiety, fear, sleepless nights is coming with this information, right? This communication is bringing in stress. After the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. So these three swords are now on the wall, and you're going to rest. You're going to think about things, process everything, kind of regroup, take a moment, meditate, be very clear-minded, clear-thinking. This energy here, the Queen of Cups, has you being very spiritually attuned. This is that psychic, intuitive energy as well, right? We do have that energy of this Queen of Cups. This is a very intuitive individual. This is also very healing, loving, supportive energy coming through. We have the Hermit talking about Virgo energy. This could be you looking for that introspection, pulling back a little bit to kind of make a major life decision. You're seeking solace from your higher power, from your inner source, from your inner guidance, right? You're feeling stuck by the burden of this, being overburdened. You feel like you may be trapped. Maybe this is about all the sacrifice that has happened. You could be getting a little bit impatient to see the return of all the sacrifice that you've put in so far with this Hanged Man energy coming in. Could be dealing with a Pisces. That Ten of Wands talks about being overburdened, overworked, overstressed. Here comes the Empress again, talking about self-care, nurturing energy. Could be pregnant for some of you. We've got that star card coming in. Could be dealing with Aquarius, but this is about hopes and dreams. What do we do on that star? Make a wish, right? We're wishing, hoping, dreaming. Nine of Pentacles, being financially independent, being very, very luxurious and abundant, but not overnight. That's hard work. That's rewards through hard work as well. Here comes that Two of Wands again. So there is absolutely a decision being made here about somebody having a lot of victory and success, and they could be taking off in a new direction. That is the Emperor driving the Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer. But the Chariot talks about victory, success, focus, determination, hard work. Right here we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is more hard work. This is somebody who is very, very focused on their abundance, on learning, on being very, very organized and driven towards their success, towards working towards that Nine of Pentacles energy, right? The Eight of Pentacles is hard at work and learning, and we have finally achieved that Nine of Pentacles energy. But again, that doesn't happen overnight. That takes a long time to get there. That's about not being too overburdened or too overworked in a decision or situation. If this is not romantic in nature for some of you, this could be about career with that Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles showing up. This could be about you making a major decision to move on to a different path having to do with your career. For some of you, this has to do with a divine partnership, right? Lovers is quite literally about soulmates, a sexual attraction, right? There is a divinely guided partnership being heavily looked at here. And then with the heartbreak on the table, that's a strong indicator that that is absolutely what is being indicated for some of you. Four of Pentacles has us holding on, right? We're holding on to issues, places, things. That could be what we're torn between here. You feel like you're going to be torn between holding on to things or, you know, just flat out going through the emotional break here with that Three of Swords energy showing up. Here's something funny from the mini reading. We have the Nine of Wands and then we have the King of Wands. This could mean a couple of different things. You could be deciding here that holding on to this careless, free-spirited energy is not going to be conducive to promoting leadership abilities, right? You're more interested here, you're more in admiration of following your heart towards being more clear-minded, being more thoughtful, more clear thinking, being very focused and hard-working, determined here with the Emperor showing up on this side. Okay, for some of you. I'll go back. I'll go back to that partnership. The partnership now, this is that decision that somebody is weighing here, that major decision between two different paths. Because they have been through so much, this is an ongoing battle that somebody is enduring, and they are enduring a lot. There's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of loss, a lot of suffering, a lot of issues going on. That is why there's so much time being taken to be able to contemplate and really kind of go into a healing energy from that stress, from that anxiety. There's a source or an energy here of somebody searching wherever they possibly can. This could be a searching with your guides, your angels, your guardians, from God, from your spirit angels, what have you, right? But that is absolutely that energy here with the Queen of Cups and the Hermit showing up together. That's somebody looking to a very divine energy to help, to guide. Okay, holding on to people, places, things, and issues here. Maybe somebody's holding on to the fact that somebody was more of a player and not so passionate towards what they should have been driven towards, right? They should have been more focused on a different energy, or this is two different energies here. This is a decision, right? Are we going to go with more of this different energy or more of a grounded energy, right? This is somebody who's very passionate very passionate, very good communicator. This is somebody who's a very good communicator. This is somebody who's very suave, very charming, very charismatic, very attractive. This energy here is all the same, but a little bit more immature. And they're not going to get off that horse. But this one here does. And this one here holds on to the issues of the battle of this. This person holds on to people. They're holding on to this. They're holding on to that. This person here is holding on to the want of two different things. Maybe they're torn between the energy of wanting to be more free-spirited or wanting to be more committed. There is that definite torn energy. There's an apology coming in here for some of you, for someone to follow their heart, to be more emotionally drawn. Yet this Queen of Swords shows up, right? This Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense type of energy. This individual here is very independent, and they use that sword to cut out any nonsense in their life that doesn't belong, because the focus and determination and the hard work, those are goals right there with the Emperor showing up, right? We have the Tower card showing up as well. And when these two sit together, and then I've got the Tower with the Five of Pentacles, it does look like a separation. It does look like something ultimately being torn completely down. This is total upheaval. This is chaos. This is an unexpected event happening, and there is a breakup. There is being pushed aside energy here with the Five of Pentacles coming in. Three of Wands, forward planning, movement forward. Forward is on, right? Collaborating, working with others to move on to calmer waters here, to go on to do healing. Six of Wands, right? Feeling a little bit defensive over maybe some casual dating regarding a partnership, right? There was a big sacrifice that has happened. Okay. Very far down that path. Let me go ahead and clarify. Eek. Oh, you're right. I was trying to put that up there, but it was not correct order. There it is. That's the correct order. Thank you, universe. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Bumper got out last night. Got out of my apartment. He ran out when I was walking the dog. I didn't notice because he's so sneaky and sly, and he went over to my neighbor's bench and hid under there. And thank goodness a storm came through and he was stuck under the bench and he didn't move very far. But thank goodness it was storming. But he was out there for a very long time. So he learned a valuable lesson. I learned a valuable lesson. I had a good cleansing cry. And yeah, today's been very clingy and calm. We're just very relieved. I'm very happy to have been able to spend the day together. All right, universe, please tell me about the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, and then that Lover's card for my beautiful collective. Give me 3 for the Two of Wands, please. Oh, buddy. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at what came out. Wow. We've got the Tower. There's that Ten of Wands again, and the Nine of Swords again. So this is really stressing somebody out. There's the Three of Pentacles, and then the Page of Wands again. What did we have over here? Page of Wands, Nine of Swords. This communication is really freaking somebody out. Somebody is stressed out about whatever information is going to come in. This information that's being brought in is just stressing someone out here big time. Okay. Let's see. Somebody's kind of waiting on a phone call here about if you're going to work together or just go ahead and have an ending, a sudden upheaval here. For some of you, this has to do with a divorce, about being overburdened, fearful, and stressed out about it, right? But this Two of Wands is torn between two paths, right? Do you, you know, give somebody good news? Let's go ahead and work on things. But the stress of ending things and going into this Tower moment is really heavily here. Very heavily here. Somebody is definitely torn between this. Okay. Oh, look. Four of Swords at the bottom. And somehow the Four of Swords, yeah. Look at that. Fear, anxiety. Fear and anxiety. Okay. Nine of Wands, please. Give me two more, please, for the Nine of Wands. One more, please, for the Nine of Wands. One more. Thank you, universe. Very good. Ace of Swords. There's another page of Pentacles, and then Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Wands is a definite message of an ongoing battle. Somebody is worn out from this, right? But there's persistence, there's resilience, there's just kind of this kind of sticking it out energy. With the Ace of Swords up here, that's about clear thinking, though. Somebody's very clear thinking about laying down this foundation, taking advantage of opportunities where they may lie, but they're really very guarded and protected nonetheless. This could be that ongoing battle of somebody just sticking it out so much that they're kind of used to the routine of being in that battle, maybe. Some people get good at certain behaviors and it becomes comfortable. For others of you, this is about somebody having a realization, and they're going to reach out and communicate here. With the Page of Pentacles, that's about somebody bringing out some information. It could be good news. It could be because the Ace of Swords now is about victory and a breakthrough, and it's a correct decision, right? So somebody feels very assured in this correct decision, or they could be presenting it like they are assured, yet there's this underlying stress. There's this kind of back worry of, is this going to happen again? Is this going to be something I'm going to have to completely and totally start over from? The stress and the decision is overbearing. This is overburdening for somebody here. Tell me about the Three of Swords, please. I'm curious about this Three of Swords. Thank you. Two more, please, for the Three of Swords. Two more for the Three of Swords. Just shaking his little pumpkin head. Now, two more, please. You want me to look at it? Nine of Pentacles. There she is again. So it would be heartbreaking for somebody to have to possibly lose you to being independent, maybe. For some of you, oh look, Three of Cups, the bottom of the deck. Somebody would be heartbroken if you went off and did casual dating and you were independent and doing your own thing. Like, they don't want to lose you, but being with you is probably an issue. Or for some of you, this is you know, being with this person is a problem, yet the thought of them being off with somebody else and doing well is a problem, right? It's just, you don't want to lose a good thing, yet you don't know how to make it to be a good thing, right? Here comes the Death card. Ending cycles to begin anew. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. That's unexpected changes too. That's something unforeseen. Give me one more for the Three of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords. That fight. Walking away. Choosing to walk away. I think that the lies they're just there. And somebody could be promising to end that way of being, the lying, the self-sabotage, maybe if somebody was aggressive in any way or they were sneaky, you know, any of that kind of icky, backwards kind of behavior could be promised to be left behind, right? This is somebody being very, very self-disciplined and controlled with the Nine of Pentacles showing up. Interesting. So the heartbreak is here because of somebody probably being a little bit too carefree, too careless with their connection. Maybe they didn't realize what they had, and they're kind of seeing things more clearly, yet there's a stress and a worry. Okay. Tell me about the Lovers. I'm sorry. Give me 3 for the Lovers, please. And 3 for the Lovers, please. Almost. Thank you, Universe. May I please have 3 for that Lovers card? Goodness me. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I was looking at the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck and she wanted to flip on out, right? Somebody's keeping this to themselves, what their decision is going to be. They're kind of making sure. They're going to make real certain. I have 2 more, please. Oh, sorry, Bubba. Knight of Swords. Give me 1 more, please. Thank you. 2 of Wands again. 2 of Wands again. So somebody is really contemplating deep within, searching for that inner guidance. To make a decision, trying to decide to stay or go. And there's that energy here, the Knight of Swords. This is somebody who's impulsive. They go against the flow. This is somebody who is rebellious, assertive. They defend their beliefs. That's a kind of aggressive, assertive little energy coming around there, right? But they're really kind of standing up for the fact that I'm gonna need my moment to make sure. I'm believing that's what that Knight of Swords is somebody just being very assertive, that I'm going to take my time and I need to make sure, because I need this to be a really positive decision. I need this to be really positive and secure in my decision, right? That's what they were saying, secure in my decision. Because the 2 of Wands is here again. 9 of Wands clarifying. This is an ongoing battle. This is somebody just... Ooh, is this an in and out energy of somebody being in and out? Goodness. 2 of Swords. Gosh almighty. Okay, here's the clarifiers. 2 of Swords. Wow. Super duper torn. Torn between 2 relationships. Divided loyalty, failure to see the truth, right? This is somebody who could be avoiding it. You know, they could be taking their time, but that could be somebody who might be, you know, being a little bit brooding about it. Here comes, okay. Hermit, pulling away, introspection, soul searching, right? So I do have a strong sneaking suspicion that maybe somebody is impatiently waiting for an answer here, yet somebody else may be requesting more time because they're really trying to contemplate everything and they want to be sure. And I just feel like they don't, and the more that being rushed into a decision happens, the more freaked out somebody could get. So here comes the Knight of Cups, following your heart to move on to calmer waters, to do that healing energy, right? Because here's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a passion. That's excitement, right? There is a passion. There is an attraction. There is that want to begin, right? And that could absolutely be something very possible. Here comes the King of Swords, though. because somebody's going to use their head over their heart. Even though the attraction is there, it's all logic. It's all logic at this point. I feel like maybe the passions have been followed in the past and that hasn't served anyone well. That is so funny. This caught on my blanket and my tablecloth, and it was just sitting there, not falling. Suspended in air. Suspended in air was this independent, rational, structured, independent individual, right? Self-disciplined, very detached, right? That's what that King of Swords is, because they are very, very focused on a return of their investment here. Seven of Pentacles showing up. That is, that's the focus. They want rewards. They want to have a return of their investment. Okay. Two of Pentacles again. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. The whole thing has to do with the Lover's card. It's a major decision. It's a major decision, but everything loops back. Right? We're going round and round here about juggling people, life, money, adaptabilities, ups, downs, balancing everything. And then this Two of Pentacles here, they've got a lot going on around them. Maybe, just maybe, in the midst of also making this decision, there could be so freaking much going on around them that they're having to also deal with their emotional side. So they're being more logical and in their head, thinking about a more logical approach versus being emotional because of the amount of things going on, right? So this could be you just feeling like, you know, I've got so much going on right now that I'm going to take my time and think about this because I will not be rushed and have everything else kind of fell on the wayside. As far as, you know, spending too much and energetically on something and having everything else crumble, or, you know, being rushed into a decision or not spending enough time to make sure. So, okay. Eight of Cups, searching for happiness, because here it is, the Ten of Cups. We're going to find it. It's there. Here comes the Chariot. Victory, success, taking charge and control, being very decisive. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Virgo. Excuse me. Boom, boom, boom. Excuse me, good sir. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Gemini. Boom, right? So taking the time to really contemplate this, right? Because there is sleepless nights being had about whatever phone call or communication is going to happen. Whatever kind of decision that's going to be made is going to require a phone call. But no matter what, somebody's going to be focusing on their intuition, their healing, being loving and supportive, but they're searching from within. This introspection is what's going to happen. Somebody could be looking at things from a different perspective, but they're not going to be overburdened by the decision, right? They're going to make sure that everything is very nurtured as far as what the decision is going to be. We're nurturing and being very creative about how we're going to process things, because our hopes and dreams rest in this rewards happening, right? The reward of the investment, the reward of that hard work and effort being put in. This decision about this victorious path is weighing heavily on the hard work and effort being put in. Okay. So somebody's deciding about that effort and work being put in, because the Ten of Wands is out here a couple of times, and that's somebody who is burdened and overstressed. And the Nine of Wands is out here twice or three times, which is an ongoing battle. That's hard work. It shouldn't be hard work. You know what I mean? So somebody could be deciding about how to better their portion of the contribution. You know, how do I become less work and more of a contributor to a certain situation? Can I do that? Can we do that? Is this possible? That's a major decision happening. If anyone is holding on to something about somebody being too carefree and too free-spirited, somebody's taking a lot of assertion and control over a situation here, right? They're very admirable of following their heart and being clear-minded, thinking very clearly about being very focused and determined, right? If there's going to be a sudden upheaval and a breakup and we have to move on to a different decision, we're going to work together to figure that out. But if we have to move on to calmer waters and go do our healing, I'm going to stand up for my beliefs and I'm going to make sure that I'm heard. and that I'm going to absolutely be able to be understood. And I'm going to understand, but I want to be understood too, right? Maybe we could start out back as friends, maybe casually date, maybe start to build this connection up again. And there's that Two of Cups about building that partnership, that union. You know, here we are looking at things from a different perspective with that Pisces energy showing up with that Hanged Man, wanting to start out something new. We're manifesting something beautiful here, using everything we've learned, being very focused and driven. Right? Starting over to end old cycles to begin something new, being protective over our emotional investments because we're focusing on our happiness, our true total completion of happiness here. We're laying down a plan to make that happen. But first, a major decision has to be made. Okay? A major decision has to be made, but it should not be rushed. I just don't think it should be rushed because there's so much laying on the line, and any pressure on a situation, you know, the only thing that pressure helps is a diamond. And have you ever tried to resell a diamond? They're worth a lot up front, but the resale is terrible. Terrible. Nobody wants a diamond. They want the metal it's held in. Diamonds are kind of worthless. They're beautiful and they're very expensive up front, but there's a company that decides their worth. The resale is nothing. So, does anything good come from pressure then? Stones, geodes, crystals, minerals. Seems to all be scientific pretty much. I'm no geologist. I only admire their work. That's a big yawn, buddy. Admire their work a lot. I've got all their work here. All of their work. Many, many pieces. Many pieces. Many pieces. I digress. Let's see what this does. I'm going to see what a little flip out does here. Let's see if this pops out some advice. We got some advice from my beautiful collective universe. I'm going to bring 2 out for me, please. I don't normally do this. Let's see. Felt drawn. Let's see. Poised. Poised and ready. Exchanging gifts at the bottom of the deck. And blessed. Okay, poised and blessed. Beautiful energy. We have 48, 22, and 27. We will start with poised, number 48. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck right now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you're really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. Okay, so that's about waiting and making sure you're ready and being okay with that, because there's no need to rush anything, right? So that's about just kind of being at your best and being at your most confident to make a sound decision, right? This could be somebody making a sound decision here, but you got to be ready and you got to be okay with that. Because there's a divine path and there's divine timing. There goes, my ear is burning. Oh, it's on fire. So yeah, that's just, you got to be super confident with a decision that you're making, because you don't want to regret it later, and you don't want to go into something half entertaining it and being like, well, maybe it will develop into something, because you chances are that's not going to happen. You have to be totally and completely sure. Otherwise, you will regret it if you don't make complete and total certainty. All right, 22. 2. Blessed, something wonderful and unexpected, right? There are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish the troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all of your blessings guide you now. Okay, that's about being in that energy of total and complete gratitude and joy, just for the sake of attracting that energy back to you, right? Real quick, I'm going to read the protection message because it's tiny. Humanity is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. I just felt compelled to read that part. That's about total surrender, and then allowing your blessings to flow to you. Yeah, grace is an unearned gift. Interesting. All right, let's move on to unexchanged gifts, because I feel like those kind of may have tied together. 27. It feels like Mercury retrograde conversation lately. I cannot speak. I was dropping everything. Yesterday was horrible. Oh my gosh, it was a horrible day, but I was like, I am so grateful. I am so happy. I love life. And I battled it with positivity. You know that whole saying, kill them with kindness. Oh, but it punched me a lot. The cat disappearing during a storm. Woke up to 2 sick pets. Had a big full day. Woo, it tested me. Okay, exchanging gifts. The law of giving and receiving. Right, okay. So, I'm going to read the protection message. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. And then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will now have to walk away from or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to become a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every single day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve a balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you may find yourself in a victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Interesting. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. You're going to be tested here, is what I'm thinking. And this is a time for just kind of being in a proactive state as far as taking initiative and taking control. You know, you may want a certain thing, but are you willing to pay the dues to have it? You know what I mean? That kind of energy. So that's about finding that balance. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance, right? So that's what your spirit guides are calling for you here. Now, oh, hello, Bumper. Are you being vain? Are you looking at yourself? Amen. Wow. Okay, we're going to get messages from your future higher self if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those were stuck together. I'll take them both. We're doing 8 today then. Bottom of the deck, explore the possibilities. Okay. Explore the possibilities. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. That's about giving our power away to other people that don't deserve it, right? Those energy vampires that you surround yourself with, don't let them have power from you. Don't allow a scarcity mindset to limit your success. So being in a state of positivity and gratitude will fight that scarcity mindset. You are currently under construction, so please be patient. Your future higher self is telling you. Life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not just in it to win. You can't just be in it to win the whole thing. No one is waving a checkered flag at the end of that race. It's not a sprint, so you don't have to rush it, right? Just take your time, enjoy the journey, experience what the experiences are meant to be for your complete and total satisfaction of what the journey is, because it's not about the destination. You're pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all your hard work. So take that time to make sure to rejuvenate and rest and give yourself that energy you need to take on whatever's coming at you, okay? You have so much to offer the world. Don't ever doubt your contribution because the world is waiting for what you have to offer. You will have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. Your future higher self is telling you here. All right, really trust in that intuition. That could be some connectivity that comes through with all that Hermit card energy that has come up, as well as the Star card and the Queen of Cups also coming up. There's a deep call for you to connect to your higher power. So I think that those intuitive ideas are going to come through. That could be that major decision and choice you could be called to make. So if you need to make the rules, do it with a conviction to make a difference. Okay. So your future higher self is telling you that you could possibly be able to change rules, you know, if they don't suit any situation correctly or you feel like they need to be altered. That's what amendments are for. But do it with conviction and make a difference. Wouldn't that be amazing to make sure that something gets changed for the better? And you're the one that made it happen. Isn't that a cool thing? All right, my beautiful collective, I feel that that was your message for today, and I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated, offered you some sort of guidance or clarity based on your situation. Head over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Show me some love over there. Follows, likes, comments, posting those mini readings over there as well as celestial events, tarot tips, daily affirmations, all kinds of cool stuff while you're over there. So be sure and check that out. All of your likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribes, and saves on all my channels helps us to attune. So hopefully I'm able to offer you some of that deeper attunement based on our energetic currency that we are exchanging. Check out the description box. There's information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you are interested in a more one-on-one connection. Also, the decks I use are there. Be sure and head over to Etsy. Take a closer look. They're pretty cool. They're also available for sale if you're interested in starting to row yourself. And I am wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes as always. I thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Don't forget to go to the comment section and hit hashtag free reading to enter for that chance to win a free 10-minute reading with me. I will do the drawing next week, next Wednesday, on my community page. I will announce the winner. So thank y'all so very much. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you soon.